We here with Kane Beasty. You know what I mean? Basically,
Beasty, the best in the world.
All right. Battle rapping, killing them right now. Everything, you know.
I just caught a body last night. 3-0. Beat this dude, Black Mel from upstate New York. It's killing him so bad. We almost stopped and started fighting in the middle of the third round. It's crazy.
Damn. Okay. So let's just get into it. You know what I mean? I dropped the HOT interview. You know, he was speaking about CCF, and he also spoke about, you know what I mean, the historical battle with you and Joe Grits. He had his opinions on how it went down. You kind of expressed that you didn't fully agree with everything. I'm just gonna give you a chance right now, just clarify, you know, or just how you felt about that whole situation.
Yeah, I mean, when it actually popped off, I was in the studio with Grits all the time. We was together and we got songs together, all of that. You know, I helped the nigga out where I could. His video courtesy, that's a video I shot for the nigga. You know what I'm saying? With a camera I had, because no matter how much I felt like he had a little inside thing for me and shit like that, no matter how I felt, like I never let that make me like be funny toward that nigga, because I felt like he was a little funny towards me. So I still try to help the nigga out, do videos for him, get beats for him. I used to do a lot of that shit for that nigga, man. Look out for that nigga. So to me, that's my stand. You know what I mean? It's my stand right there. He won't be like Bunzy when he grow up. You know what I mean? But he know I'm pretty much the most competition you're gonna get out of Norwalk. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he was planning on doing what he did for a long time. Like, Drunk P told me a year before the battle. A year before the battle started. Drunk P said, y'all gonna end up battling. He gonna diss you one day. And I'm like, you know, I kinda just shrugged it off. My nigga Ben Tomlin told me to say a year in advance, because, you know, just little sneak disses and subliminals that they felt. You know, little sneak disses and subliminals they felt was aimed at me, and they just know it was gonna pop one day. You know what I'm saying? When that shit finally happened, it had already been boiling for like a year. I kind of like just blew him off though. He would record me with his phone under his arm and shit. Word, son. Like, the nigga would have his phone under his arm, asking me crazy dumb questions. I would be telling the truth. And the nigga put a video up that day. Once he's lying. Like, you know, I ain't take it serious. That's just how he is. You know what I'm saying? He a jokester. He like controversy. He get all his attention through stuff like that. He get up. I mean, if I couldn't rap, I would probably use jokes and diss people and shit to get people to listen to me too. You know what I mean? Word. He like, you know, it's 50 Cent type shit. He about to flop, so he diss Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Tactics with those intentions. You know what he's doing. That's why I kind of respect that shit though, because he a marketer. You know what I'm saying? He a marketer, so I kind of respect that shit. I respect the nigga grind, if anything. But yeah, so it's like we was in the studio the week before it popped off. Me and my BM got into it. She used to stay right next door to the studio where we used to be at. And I ended up going down to Texas. The day I got off the plane, as soon as I got off the plane, Dread hit me up like, yo, these niggas dissing you, son. So let me get that clear too. When the battle started, me and HOT wasn't really like seeing eye to eye. That's my brother, but we wasn't seeing eye to eye at that time. He was pretty much on Grit's side. So the battle might have been a little one-sided on his side because he was on the other side. He wasn't fucking with me at the time. You know what I'm saying? Me and H was kind of like bumping heads at the time because he was riding along with the shit Grits was doing. That's supposed to be my brother, so me and him wasn't really seeing eye to eye. And the crazy part is, I was in the studio with the nigga the day before. I get off the plane the next day, and he got a diss track on me. It's like he just tried to like take over my spot since I left town. You know what I'm saying? He did it strategically. He waited for a nigga to leave and thought I couldn't really do nothing. And thought he had the upper hand on me. He dropped it, you know, they dropped a little track dissing me and shit. So it was actually them niggas who bombed first. Them niggas bombed first. And a lot of people don't know. It was HOT, J Prophet, Grits, all on the track dissing me together. Yeah, see, they didn't say that in the other video. They dissed me. I hit Prophet up like, stay out of it. I hit H up like, yo, I'm mad at you. How you gonna get into this shit? I felt like H did it just to kind of like have fun and be, you know, the spur of the moment. You know, he just jumped in it. But then when I dissed Grits, them niggas backed out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas backed out of that shit and let the nigga, cause the hate was really coming from him. And he was baiting niggas up to diss me in the first place. Like, yo, let's diss this nigga. Let's diss this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He wanted help, cause that nigga know he can't handle me, man. So I dropped the track, 50 bars on the Genesis beat. He comes back with the Princess Bunsey shit. The nigga shows a picture of me in a shower. I'll tell you about the shower picture. This nigga had the shower picture in his phone over a year. That picture was old, my nigga. He showed that shit to this chick I was talking to one time. She was like, why this nigga showing me pictures of you in the shower in his phone? And then a year later when the battle starts, he uses the picture again and brings the picture back out. I'm the one who posted the picture in the first place, joking around. Because the chick caught me taking a picture, caught me in the shower and took a picture. I posted this shit. So why is it so, I'm the one who put it out. So how is that like really a diss in the first place? I put the picture out and, you know, as much as the nigga tried to play me for this shit, bitches like that shit. I seen that shit on a bitch computer. I'm like, yo, why you got that picture? She said, I think it's sexy. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't expect a nigga to want to look at me in the shower. Like, why you looking at a nigga in the shower for in the first place? I mean, that's kind of homo thug to me, you know? That's pauses right there. So then, you know, I dropped the second track over the ether beat. You wanna fight the gift? I'm the nicest Grits. I just murdered you, dog. Michael Vick. I was killing that nigga, son. Yeah. And then, I don't know what H was talking about on that third song. He came back and dropped the Mama Bunsey, like, and that really pissed me off because it was like, yo, leave my mom's name out of this shit, my nigga. She a councilwoman and a preacher. You going to hell for doing that shit, son. Word. You don't freaking call a preacher a prostitute, my nigga. Like, that's another thing. Like, a lot of the shit he was saying was fabricated. Like, my mom's a preacher. You telling people you're a prostitute and shit. Come on, son. Everybody know better than that. Like, I was speaking off shit I know from being in the street and hearing about them off air. You know what I'm saying? Some of it might be true, some of it might not be. Same thing with Heads. Like, some of his shit might have been, some of his shit might have been true, some of it might not have been. I felt like most of it was fabricated. Then I dropped the third song, and I don't know what H talking about. Like, he said I did the super ugly beat. I ain't do the super ugly beat. Third track was the I Run New York beat. Then in the middle of the track, it switched to the Blueprint 2 beat. And then at the end of the track, it switched to the 6 foot, 7 foot Hut beat. So and that song was called TKO. The fourth song that H was talking about, where I had the conversation at the end, the conversation was over the super ugly beat. I didn't rap over the super ugly beat. I think I rapped over, I forgot what I rapped over, but it was a nigga that had hit Grits with the bottle and shit, since Grits wanted to go and put niggas on his track who who stole my pills when I got jumped. I got jumped by like 15 niggas. And I ain't know who took my pills, so them niggas finally wanted to surface and let me know they took my pills on the track. Like, we took your pills, Bonzi. It's all good. If you go check my album 9/11 Music, the cover is my face after I got jumped. So that just lets you know how bad niggas fucked me up. And basically just got me on the ground, was doing some kicking shit, and I dropped my pills, and niggas ran off with the shit. And he put them niggas on the end of his track. But it's like, he didn't beat me rapping, you know what I'm saying? He didn't out-rap me. Like, all his songs was like one verse and a hook. All of my shit was 50 bars flat. And battling is about bars, my nigga. All of that, like, Rick Ross was fucking 50 up, for instance. 50 trying to take the nigga baby moms out to get cokes and bringing him and his baby moms and the kid to Floyd Mayweather house. Like, you know, that's some sucker shit, but that ain't winning a battle. You know what I'm saying? MCing and battling and telling jokes and putting up funny pictures and shit like that, that's not battling, my nigga. And I'm showing niggas what battling is right now. You know what I'm saying? I got 13, 14 battles. Only one of them is debatable. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a real battle rapper. Like, I do this. I'm the best in Connecticut. Nobody can beat me. You feel what I'm saying? And I prove myself time and time again. You know what I mean? I used to battle niggas on the block, you know, when I was coming up, when I first started rapping and shit, because that's how I got into it. I never thought I was gonna be a rapper. Like, I never thought I was gonna make a song. Like, it used to be me, H.O.T., Stizzy Frizz, Ant9, just a lot of niggas, man, back from like the South Main mid-90s era when we used to chill on the block and shit. Everybody had bars, so I used to come, and them niggas used to blow my mind, so they got me into, you know, doing my little freestyling, and then I'll come back the next day with it written and try to get better and better and better. But I started off, you know, battling, sparring with them niggas on the block, and I got to a point where niggas used to always be like, you need to battle, son. You need to battle. You got like the best punches. Like, your bars just be sick in a battle. Like, you should battle. And Drunk P was telling me that for a minute. Ricky D wanted me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when the shit popped off with me and Grits. I gotta kind of like thank Grits, because that let me know how good I was at just doing that. You know what I'm saying? And if you notice, after that battle, my battle rap career took off. Because then I was like, you know what? If I could write 50 bars that fast and go in, like, and it sound that good, like, I was kind of impressed with myself, because I hadn't really like went in on nobody on wax in a long time, you know. So that just like showed me where my pen game was at and where I was at with the battle and shit. So after that, I went head first into the battle rap shit. So Grits is kind of like he's a big reason that I'm battle rapping, believe it or not, like, unintentionally, but he is, you know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga, he gave me that spark to be like, fuck that, now I'm fucking niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been history ever since, man. Been history ever since. My fan base is bigger than it ever been right now, you know what I'm saying? I did my first battle to pretty much try to bring my music fans to my battles and bring my battle fans to my music, try to broaden my fan base. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm up to at least like close to 4,000 views with my S Graham battle. None of my battles got like less than 2,500 views. So, you know, this shit has really done well for my career and helped me succeed. And, you know, I'm still going up with that because I'm still getting up higher in the ranks. I'm dealing with more leagues business-wide. Like, I'm doing scouting for, you know, 2 different leagues. I'm a matchmaker for 2 different leagues. So I'm really getting into the business side of it and, you know, trying to get up to that top tier at the same time. Sooner or later, I'm gonna get there. You can't hold a nigga back but for so long. These bars are death. You know, you gotta fuck with them after too long. Not after too long. You can't just. A lot of niggas denied me for years, and then they just finally let that shit go. Like, I'm gonna fuck with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, some hating shit, man. They would not want to say you nice. Like, knowing you nice. Like, I don't like Jay-Z, but he nice. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that nigga, but he nice. I'm not gonna deny that nigga, you know? So, you know, but and at the end of the day, ain't no problems between me and Grits. I ain't got no problem with that dude. I understand he do what he do to do his numbers, and that's just his niche, you know what I'm saying? That's just his niche. I don't take none of that shit personal no more. But I ain't trying to resurrect his career either, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to bring back up, I don't really want to bring back up old beef and shit like that to stir up, you know, controversy. If he want to get his, you know, if you want to get your stack up, do it on your own. Don't use me. You already used me. We had one of the greatest battles ever. Rest on that. You know what I'm saying? Rest on that. I ain't trying to get back into that shit. I ain't trying to talk about it like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And niggas, even when niggas do, like I see the nigga Grits in the mood sometimes. Niggas be like, yo, throw that nigga Grits. I'll be like, so? You know what I'm saying? Like, me and that nigga don't pay each other no attention like that. Or we ain't beefing. We ain't best friends. You know what I'm saying? I would like to do a track with the nigga though. You know what I mean? If he
that'll be monumental.
That's how you get that's the right controversy. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you get the heads ringing and make niggas be like, oh shit, Bunzy and Chris just dropped a track. That's gonna be more
like Jay and Nas.
Yeah, motherfuckers are like that way more than, oh, these niggas going at it again. You know what I'm saying?